Hello everybody, hello everyone, NEET aspirants. Now we have less than 25 days in NEET June 2024. So today I am here to boost up your confidence and advise about you the plan, how to plan your study in last 25 days. These last 25 days are crucial for your study in which way you can plan your study best. I will guide you in the way that you may feel relieved from some stress. Now you have to start your second last revision. Why I am saying it second last? That because whatever number of revisions you have had, one, two, three, four, n number of revisions you have had, but now you have to revise it twice to score 150 plus questions. Why I am saying 150 plus? Because most of the students targeting at 150 plus. Um, Toppers may have score higher, but our target is to score 150 plus. To score 150 plus in paper, mostly 125 questions we can solve easily, but we have to look in last 1 month. So our target is to look in that way in the syllabus that we can touch up 125 plus questions in last 25 days twice. So we have to plan our study. You almost have made your 20th notebook and you have highlighted in the your main notes that what to read in last time. So at this time you have to read these things only. If you have left one subject completely, you may leave it, but on the day of the revision of that subject, you have to go through these important topics or PYTs, means previous year topics. You have to go through that, and you have not need to remember them. You have to go through these topics only. You cannot remember these things now, or you cannot understand these things now. You have to go through these things. Believe me, you will be able to take the correct answer on that recent memory. You might not remember this thing today, but in exam hall you may have a memory that yes, I have here this thing and this is this. So start with the timeline, how to revise it. So I have made a timeline. You may change it according to you, but if you do not have any timeline, you may watch this video further. If you have your timeline, you may pause this video and stop and go to start your study right away. If you don't have any timeline, I will provide you. So in the month of June, in the month of June 2024, so from day after tomorrow onwards, you have to start this. On the day one, biochemistry, you should start biochemistry and uh, read your 20th notebook first, then go for previous year topics, and then make a custom module of 40 questions of biochemistry or subject. Then attend it in morning at 9 a.m. Then you have to revise the things that you have forgot about this question or that question. Suppose you have correct 25 question correct and 15 incorrect. So first you have to go through these topics on which the question was and you have attempted it wrong. Then later on go on the questions you have guessed and correct right. We have here you have guessed it correct, but you may got right incorrect in exams, so you have to revise those subject also. Then, if time left, you can go to the uh, further more topics of that have asked in exams. So, if you have time left, then you can go to previous year questions and see the topics, which topics you have, or either you have any subscription of app, then you go to the app and there will be some list of the topics that have been asked previously. So you go through this. On zone two, you can move to pediatrics because biochemistry and pediatrics have links in inborn error of metabolism. So you can go to then you can go to pediatrics because they are interrelated. Then you move to any subject, but in my opinion, go to pathology, microbiology, because patho and micro have some many things in similar like microscope and some pictures or some bacteria or somehow things. So you can go to these things. Micro के बाद में you can go to after micro you can go to anatomy. Anatomy is a large subject. Then you go to pharma, then physiology. In first week of June, you have to attend major subjects. So these major subjects should be covered. Then attend a GT. On 7th, attempt a GT. On 7th, I put physiology because physiology is relatively a smaller subject, but it's not a small, but relatively smaller. So you may have to get 3 hours from this topic and attempt a GT. Do not review it much, just review fast that which questions you have got correct and which questions you have guessed and correct or so on. Then on 8th, start short subjects, radiology, ophthalmology, ninth forensic anesthesia, 10th drama ENT, 11th PSM, and you may attempt AGT here also. If you have not attempted it if not attempted on 7th, then if you have attempted GT, you may take a break of half day, you may watch a movie or go with friends and party, whatever you want to do. On 12th ortho, then psychiatry, or then come to clinical subjects. I have put deliberately clinical subject later because clinical subject may have integration between previous year preclinical subjects. So major subjects, but I have put on 13 June and 14 June surgery, 15 June OBGY, then attempt one more grand test on 16th. 16th I have put this full day to the grand test because near exam you have to analyze your uh, question attempting skills like how many questions you can guess correctly, how many questions you want to attend, how many questions you do not want to attend. So uh, do not experiment in the exam day, but experiment on the 16th of June. So you get idea what to do in the final exam day and analyze your performance and try to learn how to intelligently guess the questions. If you're able to rule out two options or rule out one options, that is very good. If you have to able to rule out two questions, then 50% of chance to getting it correct. So learn how to rule out options. Now the last and final revision. On the last and final revision, you have to revise those things that you tend to forget every time, or those things that have been asked repeatedly, easy but repeatedly. You have to go through these topics only. You have not to go through all the topics, and you have to attend the questions also on the last revision. some people say you do not attempt, or some say you should attempt, but I will suggest you to attempt the questions of previous years. Make the custom module of three subject of 100 or 40 three custom modules of all three subjects. It will be better if you attempt three modules, custom modules of three subjects. Then on 18 pedia, OBG and surgery, on 19 medicine, secretary, radio, on 20 all five short subjects, ortho, derma, pharma, PSN, ENT, on 21 optha, forensic, patho, micro and anesthesia. You cannot revise all five subjects on a single day. You have to revise it. Otherwise, you will be on a lower side. If you can revise these subjects on a very quick and just go through it, do not remember, do not understand, I guarantee you will be plus 20 questions, whatever you will be 5 days back. Now, on what should do on 22? Reach the exam center from 21 to 22. You should be at 20 night at your exam center city. You should not be outside your exam center city and relax on the day. And some educator, say like Dr. Sumer Shetty advised you to attend a GT on 22 also. I may not say you will attend, or you, if you want to attend, it is good to attend it. If you don't want to attend, then revise only those topics like I would say I am giving an example what to revise on that day. That this is the example. Syndromic management of STD. Everybody tends to forget this in the final exam day. You may go through these things, or let's say one question is always from Mendelian disorders. You may revise this on the day of exam. So this will be better memory, recent memory. You seen that autosomal recessive, that Wilson disease, asked you just remembered that it was in past time fried chow mnemonic, so you may take it correct. One question will be on this Mendelian disorder, either way, directly or indirectly. So you have to go through these types of topics on the day of exam, or you may have flashcards ready-made in your uh, notebook or in your iPad or mobile phone. You may go through these flashcards. Likewise, I have made the flashcard of Gaucher's disease. You just go through this Gaucher's disease, autosomal recessive, bone pain, ouch, is the mnemonic, bone pain, ouch, Gaucher, ouch. Beta glucocerebrosidase deficiency, crumpled tissue paper appearance on pathology, and this is crumpled tissue paper appearance on bone marrow biopsy. This picture have been given many times in last or like that. This is expected question in this year. So you may have a list, or many YouTuber or educator provided you that predictor series, or some uh, last resort revision or quick revision or mega marathon. Many are there on the many platforms. So you must go through these things. Like Klinefelter syndrome, 46XXR, tall person, male with underdeveloped secondary sexual characters. Mitral valve prolapse is most common cardiac defect, most common cancer associated with male breast cancer. Hormone profile, this question is expected. Testosterone will be low, and follicular stimulating hormone and LH will be high. So read these type of questions on 22 and relax. Have a good sound sleep of at most 8 hours. Then rise in early morning. Early means not at 4 a.m. 5 a.m. rise at 7 a.m. or I will advise you to stay just near of your center. If your center is in like Arya College in Jaipur, then you must stay nearby Arya College. Don't stay in Jaipur city. Jaipur city is at least 30 kilometer away from Arya College. So stay near your center. Reach there 30 minutes at least before time, and be calm, be cool. And last advice I wanna give you, that be cool, be calm, and keep it simple. Keep it simple. Everything, keep it simple. If you have a question in which there are two options you think will be answered, then tick the one which you feel is simple or you have seen in your hospital in or interns time or during your professed prof what posting, mark that. There is a chance you may get wrong, but the odds are with you are getting right. Like in four questions, you have marked a simple, out of which three questions will be correct and one will be incorrect. So the odds are with getting it correct more. So keep it simple. Every question, keep it simple. They tend to ask 150 questions simple and from previous year topics and 50 questions newer or somehow in depth. So keep it simple and be cool. Don't be restless or think what will be gonna result. This exam will not decide your whole life. This exam will decide in which college or which branch you will have to be 3 years. Your life is not 3 years, your life is more than 30 years. So don't be that panic, or you might not got good rank, you may prepare for next more 6 months. That's all. So don't be so panic. And all the very best to you. Thanks. Good luck.